Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate. If you guys are wanting to order your personal or private readings, make sure to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box, and I am collecting payments on Fridays. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, Judgment, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so a lot of air coming out. So maybe a lot of you are dealing with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could also be dealing with fire, such as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like there's a lot of contemplating going on as far as who you want to move forward with. There's a need for you to kind of take a step back and figure some things out. I feel like somebody is also maybe doing their spy work. Maybe you are sneaking around someone's social media, gathering information, being very secretive. I also feel that there could be some sort of secret desire or something that you're getting ready to do. Maybe you're getting ready to ask someone out and you're having to work up the nerve or the courage. Maybe you want to call someone. I also feel that if there's any sort of unfinished business with you and anyone, that you guys are going to have to deal with that or face it. You may be preparing to deal with something that you put on hold here. I feel like you guys are being inspired to do something, to follow your dreams, whatever you're thinking about. I feel like maybe you're like, okay, I'm ready to show it. I want to put it out there. So there's opportunities being presented to you guys. There's an opportunity to make love connections. There's an opportunity for new careers. I feel like there's a new beginning or fresh start for you guys. I know I'm going to have to clarify this. The only thing I'm getting from this now is something in regards to your intellectual property. Like someone may be stealing your ideas, or you may be stealing someone's ideas. I'm thinking, because I'm seeing these swords in it, that someone is creeping away. So someone may be taking your intellectual property. This also may have something to do with mail, and I can't remember which reading that was that this came up in, but someone may have also been stealing someone's mail, or they're planning on it. So make sure that you are protecting yourself, or keep a watch out for any type of suspicious behavior. I also feel that something in regards to like social media, if you are someone who maybe is very attractive, or you're some sort of a model of some sort, maybe you have like a lot of followers, but you're to the point where you're not famous. It's just that you're maybe like a lot of people use your photos to pose as you. So I'm getting catfish energies. So I want to put it out there again. Those of you that may be connecting with someone, make sure that you are having a chance to interact with this person live, so that it's not someone just taking a bunch of pictures from off of this one particular person's site and using it as their own identity. Or you could be doing something of that sort. I'm I'm also getting the possibility of age differences between two people. I also get two very straightforward people kind of talking about their thoughts. There may be some sort of discussion or friendly debate. I just kind of get like there's this conversation. I'm not going to say these people are cold or distant because I have this big cup here. So someone has a big heart. I am getting, you guys could be in relationships. If you're in relationships, there could be some sort of secret that maybe your partner is planning or you are planning something secret. There is some sort of secrecy or deception going on. I'm not going to say it's cheating off the bat, but there is. I don't know what this is. It's like taking stuff quietly, maybe a little bit at a time so that someone won't notice. Maybe someone's intentions are to sneak out and do something. Maybe someone has been looking at something or reading something, or they're finding times to sneak away and text. So, you know, something fishy could be going on here. But if you're single, I feel that this is more so about connecting and getting to know each other. It's weird because I'm getting like a lot of honesty and people who are being very direct, people who are like, I'm an open book, just ask me and I'll tell. But there's also deception. This also may be a situation where someone is like, I'll tell them if they ask me. If they don't ask me, I'm not volunteering the information. So if you have questions, make sure you're asking. It's like as long as you ask, they will tell or you will tell. But if nobody's going to ask, it's like, well, I didn't lie. You just assumed, you know, and I didn't correct you. But that's the only thing I get that's kind of tricky about this. I also feel that you may be taking some sort of assessment of your next move. Someone may have put an offer out there for you. Like, can I take you out? Or think about it. Someone maybe said, think about it. Maybe I want to get to know you. Just think about it. You know, that maybe they sent you an invitation or invited you somewhere. And this is you having to think about some things. It could even be like an invitation to a new job where you're going to sign some sort of, you know, business document or contracts or something. And before you make that decision, you want to think about it. You want to think about everything, how it's going to benefit you. You know, is it worth it? Is something worth investing time and energy into? You may be getting ready to purchase something, but you need clarity or you need some sort of proof before you make a final decision here. Someone may be snooping around trying to see, are you going to say yes? Maybe someone is planning a surprise engagement. Maybe someone has a hidden gift, especially if you're Leo, because we're still in Leo season. Maybe someone is just hiding your birthday present, or they're trying to plan something around you, like a surprise party. Maybe they're discussing things and talking with people from your past, talking with people that you know that are close to you so that they can pull it off. Maybe if someone is trying to pretend like they don't know that is your birthday or your anniversary or something of that sort. I'm getting spirit animals like lion and butterfly. So I don't know if those are your spirit animals. I feel that someone is also being open to falling in love because they feel as if they've met their intellectual match. It's like, I like this conversation. This person talking to this person is mentally stimulating, which in turn turns me on or makes me fall in love with them even more. I feel like maybe you're going to start taking someone more serious, especially if it's kind of like in the early stages of a relationship. Maybe things that they're doing and saying makes you start to consider them like, maybe this isn't someone that is just for fun. Maybe this is someone that can actually turn into something long-term here. I do feel like you're going to receive a clear answer or clarity about something. Before you go snooping, be prepared that that's what you want to see. I'm going to go ahead and let's clarify this Ace of Swords and see what this is. I also see this as victory too. Oh, there could be an apology on the way. Because I'm seeing someone offering an olive branch. I don't know if there's been fighting, bickering and fighting. And it's like, let's just stop. You know, I'm ready to throw in a towel or be the bigger person. So I see an olive branch being extended. Someone is making a peace offering. And I just feel like overall you're having victory this weekend. I don't know why I'm getting something in regards to being recognized for your talents as well. Whatever it is that you had, maybe you had a hidden talent, or maybe people were asleep on you. Like maybe you felt like, how come people are asleep on me? All of a sudden, people take notice and they're singing your praises. See, I was saying how you're going to have victory. Again, we have you kind of having some sort of triumph over your competitors, over your enemies. This is you standing out on top. This is you claiming your throne here. This is both of these, the king and queen. They're like, this is, you know, they're both claiming something that they feel belongs to them. Now, romantically, yes, it could be someone deciding to take you off the market. Like, okay, let me put this out there so that they can stop talking to other people that might be flirting, and you might come off victorious here. But I do feel like this is victory having, maybe you had to compete and stand your ground. Maybe you set some sort of boundaries and you're like, I'm not backing down. These are the boundaries that I'm setting and that's it. And lo and behold, you know, you got your way or you got your wish. Some sort of wish fulfillment here with this cup. It could also be a situation where, well, I kind of said that, like you're dating and you're breaking each person up, like comparing each person. You have each person on a name board or something, and you're going over their pros and cons and weighing your options and just really trying to pinpoint who should I crown as my king or queen here. So someone will be crowned king or queen some type of way. Even if it's just something at work, it's like getting recognized, or you are the one that will be selected or chosen. People may decide to go with your idea. They're like, okay, we're going to go with your idea. Someone will be speaking their truth. If there have been lies or deception, someone's going to come out and come clean. They're going to come clean. Both of these look like coming clean here. Honesty, clean. Look, someone's bathing, has taken a bath, polished. Someone's going to come clean. So whether you are making some sort of verbal confession or someone is making a confession to you, is coming out into the open here with the sun. They're like, this is okay, this is the truth, this is it, this is what's going on, this is what I've been hiding, or this is what my intentions are. So it's going to be loud and clear, and I don't feel like you're going to have to guess about something anymore. And whatever you had doubts about, whatever you weren't sure of, you're going to have clarity. You're going to have your answer. Someone is talking about having children with you or starting a family with you. If you're already in an established relationship, maybe you had to set some sort of boundaries. I don't know what you and your partner were talking about. And you guys looked at everything from a different perspective. And then finally decided to do something together as a family, as a couple. You know, you found a happy medium for both people. I also feel that if someone was very shy, they were, you know, maybe pussyfooting around asking you out or pussyfooting around something, all of a sudden someone is very courageous and they're going to be happy that they got something off of their chest, or you will. Yeah, someone all of a sudden just becomes very vocal about what they want, and it's mutual. I'm getting these as soulmates, like someone is your mirror here. This, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you met your match. You guys are like a mirror of each other. There's expressions of love. I feel like this weekend you're going to be enjoying yourself, just being happy. Maybe you're making love. Be careful if you don't want a baby, but someone definitely maybe wants to stuff a baby in that tummy. So, and they look pretty adamant about doing it. They're like, oh, you're going to take this and I'm going to produce a baby in your belly. Maybe I'm just saying all the dirty things I like to hear. Take it. Oh, let me stop. Here I go. So I do feel like there's going to be some sort of dramatic ending here. I don't think it's negative though. I feel like someone is entering your life, or whatever decisions that you're making will change your life forever, or change the course that you were on, but not in a negative sense. It's too much brightness and positive vibes coming through. I don't feel like there's any cloudiness. I don't see any tears. If there are tears or were tears, I feel like that was in the past. I just feel like the outcome is going to be different. Yeah, somebody is getting what they want. Things are moving in a positive direction. There also could have been competition. Maybe more than one person was competing for you and you were trying to compare them, and finally someone stood out. You're like, that's it. That's who I'm going with. I'm put all bets on this person right here. They just did something that made me trust them. Did something that made me feel secure. And I'm putting all bets on this person. Maybe you're literally going out gambling and winning money. Although I don't see money, I think this is more so in regards to, we do have some here. But I feel like this is more so in regards to communication, something dealing with romantic feelings. If it is work related, it may have something to do with contracts. Maybe different people have been wanting you to sign with them if you're an entertainer, and you know, several things are presented to you. Someone makes some sort of offer that you're like, that's what I was looking for. That's what I believe. I'm going here. I'm going with this person. And then others of you, I see maybe too, something gets confirmed about having a baby. Maybe you were wondering if you were pregnant. Maybe that gets confirmed and you were happy and celebrating. Especially if maybe you've been having a difficult time getting pregnant. I also see this as like the desire of wanting to get you pregnant. That's why I said make sure that if you don't want children, to be careful. But for the most part, I see you guys being happy and spending time with either friends or family. There's just overall enjoyment this weekend. Now let me look at this Seven of Swords. Although Doesn't really matter because I feel like it's coming out. Whatever this secret is, or whoever's been lurking will make themselves known, or they will reveal themselves to you. Like there's a big reveal. Maybe you're going to a reveal party, a gender reveal party for the baby. I also feel like health-wise, if something you couldn't figure out, something, or you have been ill or experiencing certain things, I feel health-wise, like if they had to use a ultrasound to find something or had to take some CAT scans, I feel like something gets revealed. It's like, oh, there's the culprit. Something else I was getting ready to compare this to. It'll come back. It's funny because their image of the Four of Swords is very similar to the Seven of Swords. Look how she's peeking, a smile. She's being very quiet about what she's doing, her next move. So this is about someone who's been quietly planning or plotting or viewing something in secret. They've been trying to be very quiet, very, very quiet, even though they wanted to say something. I think something happens where, let's say, for instance, going back to the whole social media thing, because that's how so many of us interact anyway. Let's just say, for instance, you've been flirting with people on social media, but there's another person that's been kind of quiet, but they see you flirting with somebody and they're like, oh, I think I better say something before it's too late, or put my bid in, let me say something. Because someone had been trying to be very quiet, but I feel like something happens where someone is forced to come out of hiding. They're like, okay, let me say something before it's too late. And you get your wish. Someone was definitely juggling. There could be some juggling between air and earth. Like, should I move forward with the air sign or the earth sign, or, whatever sign. But it does look like two people were being juggled here. It's like, which one? I like both of them equal. And then all of a sudden you see something that gives you confirmation, or, whatever the case. Somebody also has been thinking about you a lot and has been sending you messages through your dreams. You may have been ignoring the signs, or ignoring your intuition, or dismissing, your dreams, but it gets confirmed regardless. So let's go ahead and pull some energy cards for you guys. All about clarity this weekend. You will know where you stand with a job, with a person, with a career. You will know where you stand. All right. Additional messages for element of fire: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Interesting. Okay, so we have the World, Magician in the Mirror, Garden and the Gate, the Sun, clarity. All right, so you guys are going to be able to see from a higher perspective. This is you standing on a certain platform where you get to see everything that's going on. So, which leads to clarity. Everything's gonna suddenly make sense. Whatever it is that you were torn about, whatever confusion you had, I just feel like it will be seen here. The Magician will reveal himself. Either you are revealing yourself as having some sort of hidden gift or talent, or someone reveals you, or someone puts you in a spotlight, giving you a surge of confidence. I also feel that, like, if anyone was doing spell work on you, I feel like your enemies will be revealed. Something happened, like maybe your ancestors came through. They're like, there's a culprit. There's the person that's been stealing your work. There's the person that's been doing this or that. So I feel like your ancestors may have been protecting you, and they put the spotlight on your enemies here. I feel like if you were talking to someone romantically, and like I was saying, so whoever, maybe you've been talking to this profile, you're like, I don't know if this is really this person. Someone has been putting on some sort of illusion. Maybe it's the person's face, but not their life. Or maybe someone has, I don't know, whatever their story was, their situation. Maybe they've been saying they live in a different city when they actually live in the same city, but didn't want to admit it because they were afraid that they were going to be forced into meeting you too soon. I don't know. Something. I just kind of feel like the magician is pulling back the curtain, or the curtain will be pulled from the magician. Now, those of you that do work in film or television or any type of entertainment, you may be performing this weekend where the spotlight is on you. You've got all this attention, or you are, what did I just say? I said either you are going to be, you are the entertainer, or you could be going to see, you know, some form of entertainment this weekend, especially if it is like something live, more so than a movie theater, something live, like a stage play or a concert of some sort. You also, matter of fact, looking at the world, you could be dealing with someone who is famous. Maybe you've been talking to someone and who's actually famous, and they were like, I needed to see if I could trust you first, or if, you know, you were going to like me for our conversation or my money, you know. So maybe that is something that's happening. So maybe that is why someone had to keep their identity hidden from you, because someone could be world known, or if not their face, then their works. It's like, okay, yeah, I do this for a living. Actually, my work is pretty famous, not me so much. I'm in the background. I'm hidden behind the scene. But that song you hear, that jingle you heard, that commercial you saw, I wrote that. I did that. You know, so it could be something of that sort, where someone is revealing their line of work to you, what they really do. I also see there's a need for you to distinguish between what is real and what is an illusion, because you're looking here, you're standing at the garden and the gate, and this is one of those situations where the grass looks greener on the other side. Now, if you are in a secure relationship, my advice is usually to stick to that relationship, because what you're looking at is probably an illusion, especially with the magician here. Maybe something even comes out that helps give you, confirm that, oh, okay, I can see clearly now. Because at first too, sometimes I see the sun as being too close to the situation, so something might be too bright for you to see. But then I feel like with you pulling back, you're going to see everything for what it really is, or you're going to see someone for who they really are. It's just all about clarity, fire. Your weekend is going to be all about clarity here. You're going to see through whatever smoke screens there were. It's funny. I almost feel like some of you are realizing that you're dealing with someone who's famous for their work. So someone could be like a ghost writer, like I was saying, something about that intellectual property. You know how sometimes people who like write for comedians, like you think comedians write all their jokes, and it's like, no, I got a writer. You know, it's this guy or it's this girl. So it could be someone that does something like that. Or a writer of novels who writes under another pseudonym, you know? So whatever the case, there's going to be a big reveal for you guys. And you're taking your time to make that decision. You're looking at all angles of your situation before you finally decide to make some sort of decision. All right, so I hope this has helped. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.